Today we are at Rainbow River State Park in Dunnellon, Florida. It is voted one of the best state parks in Florida. So we're gonna put that theory to the test. Look at all that water behind us there.
Paddle boarders.
Paddle boarders.
Kayak.
It did rain earlier, so I don't know how that's gonna affect the day, but we're excited. So let's go check it out. It is $2 per person to get in, and there's no lifeguard on duty. Oh, it's a cardinal right there. Making a lot of noise. Here's the visitor center where you will pay $2 per person to get in. And there's no refunds due to weather. Over here's the visitor center gift shop, which is closed. Looks like there's some kind of little snack shack place. And then waterfalls and trails that way, swimming and canoes that way. I think we're gonna check all of it out. We got overcast day today, the wind's blowing, but there are people out swimming in this spring. I mean, she's chilly, so she has to put her jacket on. And there are people out here. Look at that, they just jumped in. Plus, I have my rain jacket on too.
I think the water is probably just as warm.
Oh, it might be one of those things where...
It's spring, so it's gonna be about 70-ish degrees.
It's one of those things where you get in, but if you get out, it's gonna be worse getting out than staying in. But look how clear that water is. Hopefully we can see some wildlife today too. I don't know. Speed photography. Look at that. Did you really take some?
Yeah.
We're just following this path here to the Waterfalls. Not waterfall. Waterfalls. Look at all this greenery here too.
Ferns.
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 She loves her ferns. I have to say, this is very peaceful. It literally is like a jungle. But you at least have a paved path to walk on. Look how clear that water is. Sun's coming out. Sweet. We'll have to, in the summer, for sure get a kayak. Oh, where at? Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see. Oh, they're right there. There he is. Looks like we found our first waterfall, the Seminole Falls. It's built in 1937. Look how peaceful this is. Back here is where we just came from, where the first waterfall was. Walking this way, look at the citrus tree. Right up there. Looks like some oranges are just growing. Wild oranges. Now we're gonna head this way because it said there are more falls. We're gonna try this boardwalk first. So there's a fork in the road, and whenever there's a fork in the road, the best thing you can do is take it. Look at this. Oh, look at all that bamboo. The boardwalk leads to just the end of this little, almost like a pier, where you can see, oh, there's a turtle over there. A couple of them right there. Leads to the end of the pier here, where you can see more of the springs. Leaving the boardwalk trail, this is where we just came from. We're gonna head this way now, and there should be another waterfall this way. Look at these trees over the water.
You see the springs bubbling up?
Oh yeah. We have Rainbow Falls here, approximately 60 feet. As we head up this little brick road here, we are greeted with another Waterfall. I wonder what this one's called. This one's called No Swimming or Wading in Ponds or Waterfalls. That's what this one's called. Walking over this bridge here. Just is literally like a rainforest. Pretty cool. See how close we can get up here to this guy. Heading past the waterfalls, look at all of these ferns. What, are you excited? What could you do in these ferns?
I don't know. Love 'em.
There's so many of them. Approaching this sign up here, Butterfly Garden Zoo Complex. Visitor Center. We've already been by the Visitor Center, so I think we should check out the Butterfly Garden and Zoo Complex. Got a little squirrel guy right here, really going hard at the ground. This sign explains what the zoo complex was. Here was a place they had some sort of animal in there. Then over here, we got a wild animal right here. Over here there would have been some sort of something. I'd say, did it say like bobcats? Hey, another cardinal. So I'd say bobcats were probably there. I feel like that's a petting area. So goats probably would have been in here. Fox. Raccoons maybe. I'm sure it had this up here that was enclosed. But wait, there's more. Maybe, maybe not. This looks like that would have been like maybe bobcats or something, or there's where we went into the zoo complex. We're gonna keep going this way and see the butterfly area. You can also bring a sack lunch, have a little picnic, which sounds delicious right now. Over this way we have a rodeo barn. You definitely want to make sure that you're wearing proper shoes and gear to be out here. I think she learned from Payne's Prairie, which I'll put in the corner of the video there, that you don't wear your jeans and regular shoes.
Unless you're under the assumption that it's a drive-thru.
Maybe just come prepared each time.
Yeah.
It would not be good to wear regular shoes or jeans back on these trails. Here's some distances. Yellow Trail, 1.73 miles. Blue Trail, 0.72 miles. White Trail, 1.96 miles. Butterfly. Oh. All right, here we go. Ooh, bear aware. Wouldn't that be something if we were able to see a bear today?
We're about right over here.
We'll just keep our eyes out. Looks like our first mark here must be for the another fork. What do we do?
Don't make sudden noises like that.
Yellow? It must be this way. And all the yellow on the trees. So this is a pretty peaceful little trail. I say little, but it's what, almost 2 miles. What do we got over here? This trail is very peaceful. I mean, listen. Nothing, just some wind, honestly. A few bugs here and there, but so peaceful out here.
Super nice out today too with it being overcast.
Mm-hmm. It's actually not a bad idea to come on an overcast day. I mean, we got our raincoats on, and I'm a little even warm with it on, but it actually, you know, the sun's not beating down. If it was beating down on us, I'm pretty sure we would have brought our swimming trunks and ride out the spring, but that'll be a summer thing. Something we were just talking about is, she brought up, where's the butterfly house? It's like all of a sudden.
At the end of, like, you have to walk the whole trail.
Maybe. I mean, we were right there with the zoo complex, waiting to see the butterfly house. We did see a butterfly. Then all of a sudden they throw you out in the wilderness here, and there's no butterfly house in sight.
No butterflies, just bears.
Bear house. I don't know. We'll see if we can find it. Here's like the forest we were just in. When you keep walking this way, you're all of a sudden in a prairie. But I don't think there's bison at this one. Just bear, no bison. As you can see by the yellow marker on this post here, we're still on the yellow trail. Actually got a little warmer just walking back here, so had to lose the raincoat, and she had to unzip the raincoat just to get a little bit of airflow. So the overcast day is actually working in our favor. While we are out here, we last night pulled up the geocaching app, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically like a scavenger hunt. People will go leave things in certain areas and mark the location. And while we're out here, I don't know if we can see.
You've never done it before.
I don't know if we can see.
It's still loading.
Still
we
loading.
found one that we're gonna go try and get, so we just have to go around this curve and it should be right off the trail.
I don't know how well you can see that, but there's several in this area and there's one right up here. So we're gonna, while we're out here exploring.
And I did it in Washington State with my family, and it was really cool. I did it when I was like maybe 10.
I've never done it.
Super fun.
So we're gonna go see if we can find it. Stay tuned. Here's all of our trails, but according to the geocache, it tells us to go up here. So we're gonna continue on the yellow trail. Still part of the yellow trail, and it's showing we're within 100 feet, or 60 feet now. So
you're looking for a small camo container. It's gonna be in this area.
it's gonna be in here somewhere. So we're gonna go find a small camo container.
Oh my God.
Look at this lizard. Whoa. See how close we can get to him before we scare him. Where'd he go on my screen? Where are you at? Oh, there he is.
Jump off the tree.
That's like, look at that thing. He's not scared. Still looking for this box, but look, there's a cactus growing right here. It's got to be around here somewhere. Maybe we can call for it. Woo! Here's the clue we got.
Says this is a series of caches focused on the ecological communities of Rainbow Springs State Park. This cache is located in an old mesic hammock consisting of a few large oak trees. So it's going to be in this area.
According to some people that found it before, they said the coordinates are off a little bit and it's 50 feet west of where it shows, which is like this tree. So we have to be super close to it. Anybody see it? We've been searching for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes and trying to read where people have found it, and they're all over the place. So I don't know, could be this tree, could be one of these trees over here. It's just a live oak. Well, there's,
It's a really small cache.
it's a small little
Like a little tube.
tube.
Almost like the old photo, like the negatives that they would come in.
Oh, really? That small?
That's what it looked like.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can find it. Dang, we couldn't find it. We looked forever, probably 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
We looked online to see where people found it. Some found it, some have not. Some said that it was off a little bit at different coordinates, so we went and looked there. We literally couldn't find it. if anybody's found it and wants to share that info with us, that would be great. I think there's another one.
Yeah, I think there's about 7 or 8 in this state park.
Maybe we'll stop by and see if we can have better luck at another one, but struck out on that one. Now we're just going to continue going down the yellow trail and see what all it's got. Maybe we can find a bear or something. We couldn't find the geocache. Maybe we can find a bear. This trail can pretty much go off-road here. The yellow trail. Not many people are on the yellow trail. I think most took the shorter blue trail. But hey, we're just gonna stay out here in the woods and see what all we can find. Looks like our yellow trail just kind of circles around. We came from this way over here. Now we're going back that way, and I'm sure it's a big loop. Little valley up here. That's crazy. I mean, if you're not paying attention, you're walking over there. Whew. Those are some tall trees. In order to master something, repetition. So here we are, going back to a different location, kind of backtracking. I was heading that way on the yellow trail. Now we're going this way because we're 200 feet away, 300 feet away from another geocache spot. Got to get off the actual trail here and go back in here. 90 feet away. What's the level on this one? Literally on the other one it was level 2. I can't imagine what level 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however high it goes, would be. But we need like a level 1.
This is another 2.
Oh boy.
A micro size. So it's small.
Is that all we got?
Very sneaky. It took us a bit.
So it says to follow the game trail,
Right to the cache.
which is what we're on.
After a few minutes of searching.
That's the only clue we got.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's it look like? Anything?
It's just a micro one again, so I'd imagine similar to the other
Game
one.
trail. They said it's in this tree.
Well,
And
we think maybe.
Picture looked like this. There was a limb coming off here, so I wonder if it was maybe on that. Oh, I see something silver. Off a limb.
Oh, yeah,
Is that it?
cool. Yeah. So when they say micro,
Look at that.
they mean micro.
We found it. It must have been.
Yeah, that must have fallen off.
I bet
of
this
some-
limb was part of that tree, and it was hanging off the tree. Look at that.
So the geocache that I went on, it was like, I don't know the classification. I guess it probably would have been a large, but it was like a box. And you open it and you bring something that you're willing to leave in that box, and then you can exchange knickknacks. And then you can also fill out the log, but,
Oh, it's in there. We didn't
we
bring
didn't
any.
bring a pen. We're
pens or anything.
unprepared geocachers. It's pretty cool to look at. There we go. Now that makes me feel a little bit better.
Other one might have been in front of our eyes, but with it being camo.
Yeah, the other one was camo. It didn't mention that this one was stainless steel, but that helped, certainly. Good job.
Thanks. Success.
Mm-hmm.
We've been watching some reruns of Survivor. And she just said it's like finding a hidden immunity idol. So we found one. If we were going to tribal council, we could use it if we thought we were going to get voted out. So that was pretty fun. I hope we can come across some more. Maybe we'll spend a full day going around Florida geocaching, seeing how many we can find in a day. That'd be pretty fun. So I think we'll continue around the yellow trail, get back on the main path, and if there's any others that are close to our trail, go try to find them, and then also go back and look at the springs. Careful when you're walking out here. These lizards are not scared of anything. I mean, oh my gosh! Never mind, they're scared if you try to touch them. I was just getting ready to touch him and he took off. Oh, man. Anyway, just be careful where you're walking because they don't really move if you're walking, but if you go for a little pet, they'll scurry off. Okay, we made it back to the valley. And now continue on the yellow trail. As you can see, it's still marked on the trees, so you know you're headed the right way. Sun's starting to peek through now. We're still on this yellow trail. It's a pretty long trail. It's really cool though. You're out here by yourself.
Look, already on that way, man.
I know. We're crossroads here between yellow and white. Yellow's that way. Does it take us back? Is white new adventures? What do we do?
I'd say, I mean, we've been on yellow. Let's just
Sticking with yellow. Look at these trees just lining this.
Trees lining the straight road. It's not really winding.
Looks like we're finally making it back to civilization. Should return shortly. It's a pretty long hike. The yellow trail is pretty long.
I think it's about 2 miles.
2 miles. We made it back to Bear Aware. So we went all that way. Finally made it back. Whew. Exit right up here. Still have yet to find that butterfly house. I don't know. We'll see. The butterfly place might be over here somewhere, and it might just be closed for today or something, but this is the little zoo complex. Definitely did not see any butterfly house over that way, but that's all right. We just looked at the time and it took us 2 hours to do the yellow trail. Now 40-50 minutes of that was trying to find the geocache, but it's a pretty long trail. Probably wouldn't take 2 hours, but at least maybe an hour. Heading up this path now. Which way? Does this show the waterfall maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
And head over to this side. Now heading up. Oh, yeah, this incline here to the top. At the top of that incline is some more clear water here. I really kind of want to jump in now, although you can't jump in this stuff here. And then just continuing, we should be back to the visitor center soon. What you got?
I just don't know what they got. Is that the date palm thing that we saw at
Oh,
Dolly's?
maybe.
Oh. It's right there. It's a Japanese medlar.
It's a Japanese medlar.
Interesting.
Japanese medlar right there. Here's the springs. There's the visitor center up there. So we made our way back. I think we're gonna try to go walk over there by the springs real quick. The entrance was up there. Now we're heading this side of the springs. There's actually quite a bit of people down here right now swimming, but we aren't getting in today. There's our gator sign. Ooh. Brave people. Here's the swimming rules. We're gonna go feel the water here. See what it feels like.
It's really not that bad, honestly. Probably because it's not super hot outside.
It feels really good. Yeah, it feels really good actually. Not bad at all. Look how clear that is. Rainbow River. We're gonna go to this side of the Springs Canoe and Kayak rental. Like to do that sometime. Here's some more rules they have. And then here are the rental prices.
So that's hourly and then all day.
Not bad.
Terrible, truthfully.
Not bad. Little info on why the water is so clear. That was our trip today out to Rainbow Springs State Park. As you saw, it's very beautiful, and we will be back to swim and kayak. If you have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button down below so you can follow us on all of our journey. And that does it for today. Thanks for watching.